Ryan Gerard wins first PGA Tour title at Barracuda Championship. Golf tournament highlights. In a thrilling turn of events, former University of North Carolina golfer Ryan Gerard has just achieved his first ever PGA Tour victory at the Barracuda Championship. This milestone moment came after a heated competition where Gerard managed to overcome 5 bogeys, thanks to 2 impressive 7-point birdie eagle bursts. The 25-year-old golfer ended the tournament with 47 points, securing a 3-point lead over Erik van Rooyen, the champion from 2021. This achievement marks a significant milestone in Gerard's professional career, proving his resilience and skill on the green. But here's where it gets exciting. Gerard's victory is not just a personal triumph, but also a testament to the strong foundation he built during his time at UNC, a university renowned for nurturing talented golfers. For instance, another UNC golfer, David Ford, has been making waves in the golf world recently. Ford, named the 2025 ACC and National Player of the Year, is also the ACC Scholar Athlete of the Year, highlighting the university's impressive track record in both academic and athletic achievements. This dual focus on golf and education can spark interesting discussions about how colleges support athletes in balancing their sports careers with academic responsibilities. Could UNC's approach be a model for other institutions? What do you think about the role of colleges in nurturing both athletic and academic talents? Share your thoughts in the comments. Ryan Gerard and Rico Hoey lead the Barracuda Championship. Nail-biting drama is unfolding at the Barracuda Championship, but not for the reasons most golf fans would expect. This isn't your typical stroke play event. Here, every swing could rewrite the leaderboard in an instant thanks to the rare and controversial Modified Stableford scoring format. If you think golf is always slow and predictable, think again. The stakes, the format, and the performances are lighting up passionate debate. Saturday's action at Tahoe Mountain Club in Truckee, California set the stage for a fascinating showdown. Ryan Gerard found himself center stage after pulling off a miraculous 20-foot flop shot on the final hole, sinking it for birdie. That shot catapulted him into a share of the lead with Rico Hoey, which is huge, since neither player has ever hoisted a PGA Tour trophy. And this is the part most people miss. That clutch finish wasn't just talent. Gerard himself admits luck played a role, humbly remarking, "Hit a great shot and was lucky that it found the hole. It's pretty special. Really nice way to finish. Hopefully it's a good omen for tomorrow." But let's talk about why this tournament feels so different. Unlike traditional tournaments, the Barracuda Championship rewards risk and penalizes mistakes in a unique way. Players earn 8 points for the ultra-rare double eagle, 5 for an eagle and 2 for a birdie. But beware. A bogey sets you back a point, and a disastrous double bogey costs you 3. This scoring system makes aggressive play far more advantageous, a source of heated debate among purists who argue it changes the essence of the game. Is it a brilliant twist or does it undermine classic strategy? Gerard thrived under these breezy mountain conditions, tallying 12 points for the day. Hoey, meanwhile, didn't start hot, but charged back with birdies on 4 of his last 6 holes, piling up 8 points. With 34 points apiece, they hold a slim lead over 2021 champion Erik van Rooyen, who finished 1 point behind after a solid round that included an eagle on the 3rd hole. Both Gerard and Hoey are chasing their first PGA Tour win. Gerard, 25, kicked off his summer stretch by teeing it up at the US Open, then jetted off to Scotland last week before arriving in Tahoe at 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday. That's right. Jet lag and all, he says he's just happy to be competing on a course and in a setting that energize him. Folks might remember Gerard finished 5th here 2 years ago, and earlier this year he notched both a 9th and a runner-up finish in Texas. Hoey, at 29, has been through his own journey. Hailing originally from the Philippines, he grew up in California and played at USC. He reflected on rebounding from a rough start, saying, "Struggled early but kind of caught fire on the back, so it was nice to end that way. I just was praying the putter would get hot because the putter was really cold." His appetite for self-belief is unwavering. "Just keep believing in myself and see what happens." Let's not overlook the rest of the field. Frenchman Tom Valiant sits just 2 points off the lead after a 9-point day, striving for consistency by trying to avoid mistakes and maintaining patience. No small feat on a course where risky shots are both rewarded and ruthlessly penalized. Hayden Springer and Vince Whaley remain in the hunt with 29 points each. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. First-round leader Ben Martin opened with 16 points but has spectacularly collapsed, recording 2 subsequent rounds with no points at all. That stunning reversal drops him to a tie for 55th, and sparks an uncomfortable question about the scoring format. Should a couple of bad days really wipe out such a strong start? It's worth noting another quirk. This event runs concurrently with the prestigious British Open, and it invites an international field by being co-sanctioned with the DP World Tour. The winner earns a coveted spot in the PGA Championship, but controversially, not in the Masters. Does that seem fair for a PGA Tour-sanctioned event? So, what's your take on the Barracuda's format? Does it make golf more thrilling or just less traditional? Should strong international performances be rewarded with automatic Masters qualification? Share your thoughts below. Do you agree with these twists? Or do you think some golf traditions are best left untouched? Ryan Gerard wins first PGA Tour at Barracuda Championship. Ryan Gerard achieves his first PGA Tour victory at the Barracuda Championship. Associated Press. July 20, 2025. 09:47 p.m. ET. Truckee, California. In a thrilling display of skill and determination, Ryan Gerard has clinched his inaugural PGA Tour title at the Barracuda Championship held on Sunday. This victory was marked by 2 impressive bursts of scoring, where he achieved 7 points each through a combination of birdies and eagles, despite facing the challenge of 5 bogeys throughout the round. Competing in the unique Modified Stableford scoring system at the Tahoe Mountain Club, Gerard showcased his talent by following a 2-point birdie with a 5-point eagle on holes 2 to 3 and 10 to 11. At just 25 years old and a former player from North Carolina, Gerard finished the day with a remarkable 13-point round, totaling 47 points, which secured him a 3-point lead over South Africa's Erik van Rooyen, the 2021 champion. Although Gerard's score fell short of Van Rooyen's tournament record of 50 points, the achievement is monumental for him. "I've been playing some really solid golf lately," Gerard expressed. "It felt like I wasn't quite getting the scores that reflected the quality of my shots. It's been a long journey, and it's incredibly rewarding to finally come out on top." Having previously placed 5th in this event 2 years ago, Gerard's victory comes in his 47th start on the PGA Tour, making him the 999th winner in the history of the tour. "This win represents the culmination of a lifetime of dedication and hard work," Gerard shared. "I can't even begin to count the hours I've spent practicing, dreaming of this moment on the PGA Tour. It truly means a lot to me." The Barracuda Championship was held concurrently with the Open Championship, and was co-sanctioned by the European Tour. With this victory, Gerard has earned a spot in next year's PGA Championship, although he will not be participating in the Masters. Van Rooyen, who finished the day with 11 points, made a notable 20-foot eagle putt on the par 5 15th hole, and followed it up with a 30-foot birdie on the par 4 18th. "I have mixed feelings about today," Van Rooyen admitted. "I'm pleased with my effort, but I know I left some shots out there over the past few days, especially with my putting. It's tough to expect perfection, right? Maybe I'm being a bit too critical of myself." In third place was England's Todd Clements, who scored 39 points after a solid 16-point round. Beau Hossler tied for 4th with 37 points, scoring 17 points on Sunday, alongside Max McGreevy and Jacques Kruiswijk, who scored 16 and 10 points, respectively. Tied for the lead after the third round with Rico Hoey, Gerard made a significant 20-foot eagle putt on the par 5 third hole, and sank a 35-footer from the fringe on the par 5 11th. On the 11th hole, he had to navigate a tricky situation where his approach landed in the rough, but he was permitted to take relief and move his ball to the fringe due to a sprinkler head. After both of his 7-point scoring runs, Gerard faced consecutive bogeys, which cost him points, including a missed 3-footer on the 16th that resulted in a 3-putt bogey. However, he quickly regained his footing by sinking a 5-foot birdie putt on the 14th hole, recovering the points lost from the previous bogeys. He also managed to offset 2 front 9 bogeys with a birdie on hole 7. Gerard's participation in this tournament marked his 6th consecutive week of play, a streak that began with the US Open and included a trip to Scotland the previous week. He had impressive finishes in Texas earlier in April, placing 9th and 2nd in back-to-back events. Hoey finished tied for 8th with a score of 34 points after a round without any points.